Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. Today, I'm going to talk about a study I saw that was really fascinating where they said that the average millennial believes that they need to make over $500,000 a year in order to be happy. That sounds kind of crazy, but I'm going to break the data down for you. So get comfortable, buckle up a seatbelt. We're going to get started on the Black Financial Channel right now. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Black Financial Channel. That's theblackfinancialchannel.com. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. I am your friendly neighborhood finance professor. On the Black Financial Channel, we talk about black wealth and black economics every day, sometimes as much as 10 times a day. Under the B1 condition, B1 means we are black first. That means we are here to build our community. You ain't got to be black to be here, but we are here for the black community first because the black community needs economic intelligence as a pathway to the freedom that we deserve, and we do believe in reparations. So, if you agree with this philosophy, put a B1 in the chat. Also, hit that thumbs up button. Let me know what city you're from. And also, give me a yes in the comments if you can hear me okay. Let me know you can hear me okay. All right. So, I just found this study that was really interesting. I just got out of the gym. I go to the gym in the morning because, as we all know, health is wealth. And so, I found this study, and it's been covered in the Daily Mail. And it says, here, it's really crazy. It says that millennials say they need $525,000 a year in order to be happy. And that's so fascinating. So the new survey found that the average person needs 1.2 million in the bank to be happy. For millennials, happiness would come from a $525,000 salary. Still, high inflation, high interest rates, and student loans damper Americans' financial happiness. Now, give me a yes or no in the chat. Yes or no? How many of you make over $500,000 a year? How many of y'all make over $525,000 a year? Yes or no? Also, how many of you have 1.2 million in the bank? Yes or no? Now, I'm going to ask you another question. How many of you are happy? Well, I bet a lot of you are very happy, and I bet a lot of you are happy without having $1.2 million in the bank or making $500,000 a year. So, as a finance PhD, I'm going to just jump right in right now and just tell you that this study sounds really shaky to me, but I'm going to look at some more of the details and kind of give you some insights in terms of the connection between money and happiness. Now, do me a favor, please hit that thumbs up button, thumbs up, share. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when we go live. And also, my new book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power. It's an Amazon bestseller. You can get an autographed copy of that book as well as our financial flashcards for kids by going to drboycebooks.com. We have lots of resources for you and your family. So here's what they're basically saying. They said here that they actually went through the different age groups and the amount of money they would need to make and the net worth they according to this survey. And the survey, it looks like it was done by Empower, a financial services company. And they said that they released the results of a survey conducted by the Harris poll in August. So Harris apparently did this survey on behalf of Empower. I'm going to call BS. I like to question the methodology in this because I just can't imagine this or how they measured happiness. But here's what they said. They said that for Gen Z, the amount of money they would need to make and the net worth they would need to have is $128,000 a year and $487,000 in assets or in a net worth in order to be happy. Millennials said they need $525,000 with 1.7 million in net worth. Gen X, that's my generation, they said that we would need 130,000 a year and 1.2 million in net worth. And then the boomers need 124,000 and $1 million in net worth. And that makes sense for the boomers to some extent because boomers are retirees. And once you retire, your income goes down. So your wealth has to be high to hold you down. Now, the other interesting thing I'm wondering here is if there is some credibility to this study in terms of the massive gap between Gen X and millennials. Then it's funny how the number drops drastically when you get to Gen Z. It makes me wonder if the data is bad. The data, I mean, it's just so weird that Gen X would be 130 per year. Millennials are 500,000, but Gen Z drops back down to 128. So maybe what happened here in this study, I'm guessing, is that the data was just bad because I processed this right. Gen Z, the annual salary is 128. For Gen X, it's 130. For Boomers, it's 124. All of these numbers are pretty reasonable in the sense that it is reasonable to expect an average person, if they make the right choices and put right career moves and the right investment strategies, get into real estate, things like that, you can crack that six-figure number, right? But this 525,000 a year, That's insane. That's a ridiculous statement. That's a crazy number. So, as a scholar and as a researcher, I've written several original academic research papers in finance. In finance, when you write research papers and they get published, you had the requirement is that it has to be new knowledge. It has to be a discovery you made. You can't just write about something you found in a book. So, long story short, this is just kind of crazy to me. This study, I don't believe it, but I do want to speak quickly on the connection between money and happiness. Now, here's the thing. I'd be curious to know if what you guys think, if money can buy happiness. Feel free to answer in the chat. But I'm going to say this: money will not deliver happiness to you. Right? There are plenty of people that have lots of money who are not happy. There are plenty of people who have very little money who are extremely happy. Money will not come to your house, knock at your door, and wake you up and say, "Hey, here's happiness in a basket. Have a nice day." What money does is money doesn't buy you happiness, but it will give you the day off work so you can have time to figure out what's going to make you happy, right? You have the ability to sit and meditate and process information and figure out who you are, find yourself. You understand? Once you find yourself and find your purpose and all that other stuff that sounds real cheesy to people who don't understand it, I'm going to tell you, it really enhances your quality of life. It really does. So I would encourage you to, really find your purpose, find out who you are, find out what you believe in, find out what your reason is for being here. And at that point, it won't really matter as much how much money you have. Like you're still going to need to make money, but money will be something that you'll just get out of the way so that you can focus on the things that actually matter. So I hope that helps some of you who are wondering if money can buy happiness, because I do believe money is connected to happiness. Anybody who thinks money doesn't matter at all is usually somebody who has so much money that they've never had money problems. If you think money can't buy you a little bit of happiness, then you should try being broke and homeless and see how quickly that makes you unhappy, how quickly that strips you of your happiness. But as people like Diddy and others used to always say, more money, more problems. So once money starts to grow, you do run into a different set of dynamics that require a different set of problem solving skills. And also what one interesting thing you might learn from someone like Diddy, particularly given his issues now, his legal issues and whatnot, is that you can't get so caught up in money that you want to hang around with people that have money. There are people there. I heard somebody actually today, a lady named Jaguar. She was on a channel called Hip Hop Uncensored, and she seemed to make an accusation that there have been doctors, medical doctors, who worked on very wealthy artists, and I'm not gonna say any names. You can go look at the video if you want. And one doctor ended up dead apparently, and she said, "I guess that's the risk of being a doctor to the wealthy." And so really, what I thought about was, I said, think about this. A lot of people are super excited when they get a chance to be around a celebrity. They're really excited. They dream about it. They're ecstatic. Oh my God, the rapper songs, Jay-Z called me on the phone, or whatever. And you don't know anything about these people's lives. You don't know who's out to get them. You don't know how they might deal with you if things don't go well. And but people will want to get next to that because of the money. And then what they'll find is that sometimes money may not always deliver happiness, but sometimes money can deliver problems. Do you understand? And a lot of times big problems show up dressed up as big money. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. So I would encourage you, chase the money, but more importantly, chase the bliss, chase the happiness, chase the contentment. If you're happy and content and blissful about your life, you don't need fancy stuff. You don't need what you need a Gucci bag for real. Like what you really need a Rolls Royce for, when you could drive a nice Lexus and have a peaceful life. What do you need a 50,000 square foot house for, when a nice 3,000, 4,000 square foot house is within your reach, where you got more than enough room, 4 or 5 bathrooms, three bathrooms at least in the house. You can use the bathroom all day if you want. Big screen TV. You're happy. You know what I mean? So make sure that the money is a tool. See the money as a tool. So anyway, I'm gonna answer a couple of your questions in the chat. They didn't send out notifications, so not a lot of you are in here live, but I'm gonna send out the link, so a lot of you are gonna listen on the delayed version. Don't forget also, this podcast is on Spotify. I have 2 podcasts on Spotify. They got 1 million downloads last month. One is called the Dr. Boyce Breakdown, which is very broad. I cover issues in the Black community, and I link them back to the things we believe in: Black wealth, Black family, Black economics, things like that. And then also there's How to Make Money Without Working, which is very straightforward, purely financial. And in fact, if you text the word stock to 31996, I will send you a free training on how to make money without working. I'll also send you a lot of other resources like our $5 a day investing plan, a list of AI stocks I believe in, as well as profit alerts. When I find a good stock, like yesterday, I found a stock that I like. So periodically, once or twice a week, I'll send you guys a profit alert. So feel free to take a look at that. I did a video yesterday on the Black Financial Channel where I had a profit alert there, so you can feel free to go look at that content. All right. So anyway, a couple quick questions. Let's see. Domsky says, do you have tax filing resources regarding selling options? I'm in the Prime group. Well, thank you, Domsky. You know what? We had Rebecca Samuels come in, who is an accountant, who talked about the tax implications of selling stock options. And so you email support at theblackbusinessschool.com, and the support team will find that interview for you and get that to you. So feel free to email support at theblackbusinessschool.com. Anybody who wants to join our program in Prime is very popular, where we basically find the right stocks to sell options on and generate consistent income each week. You can sell. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people don't know that you can actually sell stock options the same way you sell shoes. That's how I make my income every week, actually, is selling stock options. So if you want to learn more about it, just go to drboyceprime.com. Super Savage Spirit asks a funny question. He says, Dr. Boyce, I have a question. If you are reincarnated as a white man, do you promise to remain B1? I don't know. I don't know. If I'm reincarnated as a white man, who knows? Maybe I'll come back as W1 or Formula F1. I'll be an F1 race. I'll be Formula One. I don't know. I don't know. Who knows what I'm gonna be when I come back? All I know is I got this life, and this is all I know, and this is what I'm committed to right now. So we're gonna get it done. All right. So anyway, y'all have a good day. God bless you. Thank you for thank you for listening, and thank you for your hilarious question. I appreciate you, brother, 100%. All right. So have a good day, everybody. Hit that thumbs up button, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and also don't forget you can get started in the Black Business School for free. So just go to theblackbusinessschool.com and take a look at some of what we got going on. We have your back. We have activities every single week. And in fact, actually, we have a social media platform at B1 Nation. It operates a lot like Facebook. So if you want to be around intelligent Black people that are changing the world, just go to b1nation.us and you can actually apply. Right now, membership is free. And I see you, Domsky. Thank you for your kind words. God bless all of you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.